morning everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness me, just had a good cup of coffee this morning. I am feeling all of the cozy vibes this morning. I've got the cutest little Suzanne cardigan on today and making myself my morning coffee, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's kind of exciting having the setup this way because this is going to be the last that you guys will see this background, because this weekend the Christmas tree is going up and I honestly am so excited about it. It's always day one of Vlogmas, decorating the entire house, and I'm that person that I love doing that like full switch over, like opening the door, seeing the Christmas tree, seeing everything decorated. It just makes me so happy. So actually for you guys, the Christmas tree will be going up tomorrow. It is the start of Vlogmas tomorrow, and I honestly am so excited about it. I have so many exciting plans for Vlogmas. I'm actually going to be going away for the first time in December, so it's going to be the first like Vlogmas abroad for a few days, which I'm so excited about. And just all the Christmas festivities, all of the activities, they just make me so happy. So today I feel like I'm going to start kind of slowly getting the house ready for Christmas. In terms of my plan this year, I've got a bit of a different plan in this corner, because last year I used to not have that chair right in the corner. I used to keep the chair like kind of closer to the sofa, and it was like a little bit of a different setup. So what I'm thinking of doing this year is actually completely getting rid of the shelves, because last year we kind of just put them next to the Christmas tree, but this year I just really want to give the Christmas tree a lot of room to like be. We have an amazing Christmas tree actually. It is a faux one. I'm not someone that does real Christmas trees, partially because I grew up with a faux Christmas tree, so it's not something that I've ever really experienced having a real one. Same with Alex, we both grew up with faux Christmas trees, like amazing Christmas trees, don't get me wrong, but they were always faux. So I'm never bothered about the colour. It's not really something that's like a tradition in my family to go and like choose one. But also because I put my Christmas tree up slightly early, it's currently still November for me, it's like I feel like all of the pine needles will have completely dropped by the time Christmas rolls around, and I would have like a bold Christmas tree by December 25th. So that's just not a vibe, because I like to have my house like nice and snugly warm. I have the heating on. That's not good for a Christmas tree, if I am correct in thinking. So we have a really gorgeous faux one from M&S actually. So if you haven't got your Christmas tree yet this year, I will leave a few links down below that are like really good ones to shop. Obviously Balsam Hill is the one that like everyone goes for if you have an unlimited budget. It's amazing, but if you're looking for something that's maybe a little bit more affordable but still looks amazing, honestly the upgrade from like my old tree to this new tree, the first year we moved into our flat 3 years ago now, 4 years ago now, oh my gosh, we did not have much of a budget. I think the tree cost like £60 from B&M, and I remember being so proud of that tree. And then when I look at it now next to the tree that I do have, I'm like, wow, there is a huge difference. And also my one's pre-lit, which I would 10,000% recommend, because it saves so much drama, it saves so many arguments. Like you literally pop it in, shudge out the branches, and it is ready to go, and it lights up beautifully. So my one's from M&S, but M&S and the White Company, but I do really good Christmas trees, so I will leave those linked down below if you are looking for a Christmas tree, because as of tomorrow, for you guys, for me it's the weekend, the Christmas tree will be going up. So in the spirit of getting the house ready for Christmas, I feel like it's officially time to start bringing out the Christmas scents. I do already have, I always forget the name of that one, it's over there, something pine, hang on. Not pine at all, Nordic Woods. This is the one that I picked up. That is the new festive scent that the White Company are doing this year, and it smells incredible. But I'm going to do a little bit of a switch up. I'm going to put that, I think, out into the hallway, and then in here we're going to get really festive. Also, the sun is coming out. I feel like this is like the weather telling me, yes, it is time to get festive. We're with you, Ellie. So I'm going to get out the winter diffuser, and I think it's time to finally start burning my winter candle. I picked these up just for Black Friday, so I hope you guys managed to pick them up in the Black Friday sale, because these are such good items to get at a discount, because I use them every year. I love them every year, and they just smell incredible. And the 3-wick candle, oh my goodness me, I'm going to finally take off the plastic because I've been waiting. Oh my god, it smells incredible. If you like a festive scent that's like a little bit fresher, I feel like it's the best way to describe this. Like you really get that scent of like orange coming through, the like warmth. It almost smells like a bit of mulled wine. Sorry, the coffee machine is spitting away in the background, but it just smells so incredible. And for me, this is like the start of Christmas whenever the festive scents come out. So I kind of eased myself in with a November scent with Nordic Woods, but now it's time to officially get out the winter scent. Ugh, this one's always so stiff. That just smells so incredible. I'll always start with maybe just like 3 or 4 reeds in there because I never want it to be too strong. But it's just my favorite thing when you come down, and especially if you're like me, you've got a faux Christmas tree. I feel like focusing on those scents are great. A really good one to shop from the White Company, actually, if you're used to the Christmas tree scent, but you don't have a real one, or you really just want your house to be filled with that. Is it winter pine? Something like that. I will leave it linked down below. It is such a gorgeous one. My mum has that in her house. So to me, that's like my mum's. It's like Lady C's scent at Christmas. Whereas for me, I'm all about the full winter scent from the White Company. So, so excited to finally have that out. I can already smell it. Oh my God, it just smells absolutely incredible. You'd be so surprised how quickly the reeds just like soak up the oil and just completely fill the room with the beautiful scent. So tonight, we're gonna burn this for the first time, and today the winter diffuser comes out, and that to me is the signifier that it is officially Christmas. Now, when it comes to Christmas decor, I have been really trying not to like buy too much year on year. I feel like I want my decor to be, number one, really nostalgic, the kind of decor that like in 10 years time I can take out and be like, oh my goodness, do you remember that? Like, I can't believe we've had that for so long. I also feel like I have kind of nailed the color scheme. I really love the reds and the golds. This year I'm going to slowly trickle in a little bit more green. If you watched my H&M Black Friday haul, you would have seen a couple of new decor pieces that I picked up from H&M, which I'm so excited about. But one thing I do really want to do is just add in a little bit more foliage. I feel like that's something I've been missing, and I do have lots of like opportunities to add the foliage into. Like we've got the gorgeous fireplace in Alex's office, even just like this little kind of black shelving unit underneath the telly, which is always such a mess. I feel like it doesn't bother me anymore because I don't really see it. I feel like it's one of those things you get so used to, but if I just spent my life trying to tidy up these cables, it would not work. So we pull the TV out, which means that the cable needs to extend, and we plug the switch in. If we've got friends around, we'll do like a little games night, things like that. So it's just one of those where it's kind of a constant mess. So if I could hide that with some foliage, it would be great. We've also got the extractor fan, and I'm thinking of decorating because I've seen a lot of people do really cool like decor over their kind of like extractor fans in their kitchen. So I went onto Amazon and I saw these, and I thought these would be perfect. It's like a little set of 2, and it's this kind of garland. And the main thing that I've seen on Instagram whenever I've been watching people decorate, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been watching a lot of decor videos recently, and it's funny because so many people have been putting their tree up since literally like the 1st of November, and as much as I'm like not ready to put my tree up that early, I do like getting inspired by it, and I do like getting excited by it. And the main thing that they do is they basically just layer. So I was thinking I could either layer 2 of these on top of each other, or layer it with some of the foliage I already have, because we had some foliage that we put around the banister last year. I've got some that's just like red berries, so I could kind of layer them up and just see how they go. But I really like this because it's kind of just like eucalyptus with like white flowers, so I felt like it was really cute. It was really simple, and I thought that would drape really nicely either over the extractor fan or underneath the TV there, just to add a little bit more greenery, because I feel like that's the one thing I've been kind of missing with regards to Christmas decor. So I thought that would be really cute. Obviously this is not going to be the final product. I just kind of like chucked it up there to see a bit of a vision, but this is the kind of thing that I mean, just to add a bit more greenery and just like really tie in the entire decor together. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the thing that I've learned since living in this house is that this kitchen just lends itself to being a busy kitchen. I used to think that it was so bad to have loads of things out, and like especially on Instagram or in like interior design magazines, they always tell you that like the less you have out on the side the better, whereas I actually love it when we have loads of things, like loads of decor out on the side. Like I've got my, you know, my basil plant, I've got like bowls of chocolates, and then like I love it when I've got cake in the cake stand and things like that. Like I just feel like this kitchen lends itself so well. Also this is already filling the center of the kitchen. I'm so happy. So I quite like the idea of having that there, and I don't think it will actually affect the extractor fan because obviously it's over the top of the glass, so it's not actually going to be like swept up into the extractor at all. I feel like this side would be definitely better to do because the other side obviously is where we cook. Like we never cook from this side of the kitchen. So yeah, I'm gonna get Alex's opinion, mainly because he's so much taller than me that he actually is taller than the extractor fan, so he kind of has to duck his head underneath in order to cook on this hob. So see that if it annoys him, and if it doesn't, fab. I think I'm gonna do this. I don't think it would need much else actually. Like I do think it's a little bit small, but actually that's kind of nice because it just doesn't like overwhelm the kitchen. But maybe I could have a bit of a play about when I actually put all the decorations up with like some berries or some other kind of foliage and just see what it looks like. But I just think that's really, really cute. Like it almost makes the extractor a bit more of like a focal point in the kitchen, and I really like it for that. Good morning, my darlings. I do apologise for the lack of vlogging yesterday. I feel like I barely got any footage. Maybe got some Christmas decorations out, put out the White Company scents. I can confirm the house is smelling amazing, and I'm not gonna lie to you, Alex and I cozied down. We had a bit of an early evening last night and we watched another Christmas film. And I have to admit, I feel like this time of year Christmas films are just my favourite. I'm definitely the kind of person that I would much rather re-watch something that I know, that I've seen before, that maybe I've not seen for a little while, than like watch something new. Is my blush looking it's very popping today. I tried to go for that like little cold girl makeup look today. I've been seeing it all over TikTok recently, but I don't know if it's like a little bit much on me. I feel like it's gone very pink. But yes, I love a trashy Christmas film. I feel like they're the best, and it's so nice to like rewatch things year on year, to have like some traditions. Like for me personally and my family, our tradition is that we watch It's a Wonderful Life every single Christmas Eve. It's just something we've always done. It's always been one of our favourite Christmas films, and whenever people tell me, oh, I've never seen It's a Wonderful Life, I'm like, sorry, what? How can you not have seen it? Because I have seen it literally every year since I was maybe like, probably since I was born. I've seen it like 25 times, and it's just one of those Christmas films that is just such a classic. I absolutely love it. Mary, who's the wife, oh, she just is like epitomizes that. Like, I just love her. I absolutely love her, and the way that the children are, and just like George. Oh, I love that film so much. I can literally quote it to a T, like Clarence the Angel. And in my family, it means we have quotes from it. So like if a bell rings, we'll always turn around to each other like, every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. Which you totally won't understand if you haven't watched the film. Another one is, and right you are, good fella. Sorry, we had a bit of a camera battery death on our hands here. I think I was talking about It's a Wonderful Life and all of the Christmas films this year. So last night we watched A Castle for Christmas, which is one of the most trashy Hallmark Christmas films you will ever watch, but it is so good. So good. Like if you like Scottish vibes, if you love that kind of like traditional like snowy Christmas, it is one of the coziest Christmas films you could ever watch, and I do absolutely adore it. A great one as well I would recommend, Last Christmas. It's a film that only came out maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. It's got in it Emilia Clarke, who's like the protagonist, and then the guy who's from Crazy Rich Asians is stunning, drop dead gorgeous. He is the, what's the second to a protagonist? Anyway, they're the two main characters in it, and it is such a good Christmas film. It's got a bit of a twist as well, and I really like it. I will warn you though, you won't like Emilia Clarke's character at first. She's a bit selfish, to tell you the truth, and every time I rewatch it, it almost makes me more angry at her, because I'm like, no, you have such a lovely family, you have such a nice mum. Like honestly, it's one of those films that is really good though, really good. I'm trying to think what other Christmas films we love. We watched Deck the Halls recently. Obviously we've already watched The Holiday. I literally watched that the beginning of November, I'm not going to lie to you. What else have we watched recently? I feel like there's so many Christmas films that are just absolute classics. One that Lady C and I have literally said to each other that we need to watch this year is Meet Me in St. Louis. I have to admit, I just love the like old time classic Christmas films. Meet Me in St. Louis used to be my granny's favourite film. And my sister, my mum and I have said that we need to sit down and watch that together this year, because we've not watched it in so long. It's got Judy Garland in, and that's where the original song comes from, where it's about Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, that song. That's actually the film that it originated in, and it was all about like the war, and that's why I feel like especially during COVID so many people related to it. The lyrics are literally like next year we all could be together if the fates allow. From now on, we'll have to struggle through somehow. And actually a lot of the modern versions of that song have been changed, so they don't actually have those lyrics anymore. But it's a film that is just, again, so special, like really holds a lot of memories. And it's just such a lovely one to watch. So I would love to know your favorite Christmas films. Do you have any that are like old time classics that like every year you sit down and watch? I know that there's a few that so many people like every single year. Like, we have to watch this. Like, Home Alone is one that I feel like is such a classic that people sit down and watch together. I feel like Elf is becoming a bit more of a classic. I've never actually seen Arthur Christmas. Is that a good one? Might have to watch that. I feel like I need to make a list. One that is definitely on my list, which looks like, again, a really good trashy Hallmark Christmas film, is Something from Tiffany's. That looks like a really good one. I think that's on Netflix or Amazon Prime. And yeah, let me know your top Christmas film recommendations down below, because now is the time to get festive. Now is the time to start watching them, and I would love some new recommendations for some new films to watch. And I just love hearing what like special Christmas films are to people, because obviously It's a Wonderful Life probably to most people is not a special film at all. Myself, it's really special. Meet Me in St. Louis, I guarantee 90% people haven't watched. For me, it's a really, really special film and holds so many amazing memories. That's what I really want to watch this year. So let me know your favorite Christmas films, if you have any traditions around what film you watch every single year, and I'm gonna make a list of films that I want to get through in December. Now, if there's one thing you guys will know about me, it's that I love hosting. I am seriously in my hosting era. I loved hosting throughout summer, and actually I love seasonal hosting. I think it is one of my favorite things. In summer we had the by-four doors open, everyone was spilling out onto the garden, we were doing barbecues and like late night drinks, and it was so lovely. In autumn we got really cozy. We did Halloween parties, we've done movie nights. It's been so fun, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I am so excited to continue the hosting era into December. I just find it so much fun, and if there's something that I love, it is Christmas parties. And tonight we have G&G coming round for our first festive event, basically our first festive hosting, and I am viewing this as like the first Christmas party of the season, which I'm so excited about. And we've actually all decided we're going to get a little bit dressed up, just because we want to fully get into the festive spirit. And when it comes to brands that I just absolutely adore, particularly when it comes to festive styling, beautiful party wear, it is House of CB. You know how much I adore House of CB, and I feel like each season they just really come into their own. I feel like most people would consider House of CB to be more of like a summer brand, because particularly in summer their styles, oh my gosh. If you watched this summer, I actually did like a full House of CB dress collection video, because I have so many House of CB dresses now and I just absolutely adore them. I've got so many that have lasted me such a long time. They are the kind of dresses that always get complimented on. I can wear them for so many different occasions and they last so well, but particularly now I feel like they have so many gorgeous like party wear pieces, festive event styling, and I have a little haul to show you of a few pieces that I picked up, which I'm not decided if I'm going to wear tonight. We can have a little bit of a play about when it comes to outfits for this evening, but especially when it comes to like Christmas parties and events, I feel like these are just going to be so perfect. So let me show you what I picked up. Okay, so first up, this is actually a set. So I'll show you the pieces individually first, and then we can style them up together, because oh my goodness me, Dior who? Literally Dior who? I adore Dior styling. Dior is definitely one of my favorite luxury brands, which is ironic because I literally only have like one piece from Dior, but it is such a high price point, and so a lot of the pieces I'm like, it's stunning, I get so much inspiration from you, but I'd much rather find like a more affordable alternative, something that's a bit more in my budget and in my price range. And as soon as I saw the set, I was like, that is exactly what I have been looking for. So this blazer is the most beautiful fitted white blazer I think I've ever seen in my entire life. It cinches in so nicely at the waist, and then kind of like has almost like a bit of a peplum detail, so it's going to give you the most snatched waist you have ever seen. I also love the fact that you've got this kind of like structuring to the shoulders. Now this is the kind of thing that I can just totally picture myself wearing to like festive lunches, going into London, anything that's more of like a daytime event. I feel like this is going to be so beautiful for, and you can style up so many different outfits underneath. If you want to be a bit risque, you could definitely do like a lacy bralette. If you want to be a bit warmer and a bit more conservative, a high roll neck, a black roll neck would look amazing. I always love black and white together, or like a white roll neck to really tie in those like creamy tones. But honestly, when I saw this, I could not believe how Dior inspired it was, and yet how affordable it is in comparison. So this is the matching skirt. So you can see what I mean when I say this is the most Dior-esque outfit you have ever seen in your entire life. Now the skirt actually kind of reminds me of the one that I've had in my wardrobe for quite a while from H&M. But it's kind of an upgraded version. And you know, I always say this when it comes to adding pieces into your wardrobe. You are either replacing, upgrading or filling a gap. And I feel like this to me is more of an upgrade. Now that skirt I've got from H&M, I absolutely adore. It's very similar to this kind of like creamy tone, this like satiny material. The difference with the H&M skirt is it's got like an asymmetric hem. This one has more of just like a normal hem. But the H&M one was never fully lined, and it always drove me nuts. I hate it when brands do this. But you know when they only do like the underskirt to your knees, so you can kind of see the rest of your legs, and I just never find that flattering. As a girl who does not want to be wearing a mini, I don't want it to look like I've got like a mini skirt underneath the skirt that I'm wearing. Like, if I didn't want to show off my legs, I didn't want to show off my legs at all. If I wanted to show off my legs, I'd wear a full-on mini skirt. Does that even make sense? I don't know if I'm making sense, but that's kind of how I felt about it. And when I saw this one on House of CB, I was like, that is what I have been missing from my wardrobe. That is the perfect upgrade from the H&M one, because it's basically the same as the H&M skirt, but higher quality, a little bit better made, and just a bit more of an upgraded version. I mean, look at the pleating on this, like the amount of fabric on the skirt. I'm not gonna lie to you, it is a heavy skirt, but especially styled up with that blazer, it's gonna be so beautiful. So even though it is a set, like they do come separately, I believe, I'll have to double check that. I will leave it all linked down below for you guys. I think I bought these two pieces separately, but obviously they are so beautiful as a set together, but I do love the fact that you'll be able to style them separately. I love a skirt like this in like Christmas time. I just feel like it's so timeless, it's so elegant, it can be styled up with so many different ways. Obviously as a set with the blazer, you can wear a roll neck, you can wear it off the shoulder, you can wear a shirt, you can wear like a satin number. There's so many different options with a skirt like this, and I just find it so elegant, so feminine, and so classy. So I'm really excited to have added this into my wardrobe, and I particularly feel like this set together, it's going to be one of those pieces that you just get so many compliments on because it looks so elevated, so beautiful, and it's the kind of thing that you can just keep in your wardrobe forever. Like, it's an ageless design, obviously, because it is like very inspired by Dior. It's the kind of thing you can wear in your 20s, your 30s, your 50s, your 60s, and so on and so forth. And that is my favorite thing when it comes to adding pieces into my wardrobe, that I know in 30 years time I could still pull it out, wear it as I did when I was in my 20s, and it still looks amazing. So this, I think, is going to be something I get a lot of wear out of this Christmas. Well, oh my goodness me. How stunning is this? I apologise if there's going to be a lot of rustling, but as you can see, House of CB always has these like very extra tags that you've got to keep on until you are fully decided that you are going to keep it. And I wanted to make sure the sizing was all right before I take them off. Undecided, does this button need to be done up? Because I quite like it undone to almost like accentuate that hip detail, but does it need to be done up? You know what, both looks really nice actually. Oh my goodness though, how Dior-esque is this? I really wanted to like fully style up and show you it with like a full kind of look on. So I've got my gorgeous little River Island mules on, and my Jimmy Choo bonbon bag, and how cute does it look? I do love cream tone styled up with black. I feel like it just is so classy and elegant. But this blazer, oh my goodness, it is so beautiful. The structuring in it, like I can barely bend this here because it is so structured. The way it pulls in at your waist and those shoulders, oh my word. This is really giving me like 1980s Diana vibes. Is anyone else feeling that way? I feel like it's a real like Diana outfit. And of course the skirt, the movement in the skirt. Now I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite surprised at the fact that they are actually a very slightly different colour, which is a little bit annoying because obviously they're supposed to be worn together, and like it is literally like a set that House of CB have done. So I don't really know why they're a slight different colour. I guess because they're a different material. So obviously the skirt is much more of like a satiny material, whereas the blazer is a bit more kind of like cottony. I don't know if that's maybe why, but I do love them. I think they look so beautiful, and the fact that they're a slight tone difference doesn't really bother me too much, because I'm so obsessed with the way that the skirt moves and just how much this outfit looks like a Dior look. As I said, this is definitely going to be the kind of thing that I wear into London for like lunchtime events and things like that. I just think is so beautiful, and especially with like a gorgeous little pair of heels. But this would also work with like sock boots. I actually think knee-high boots with like a pointed toe would be amazing with this as well. You could also wear like white heels or anything to kind of like really pull in those creamy tones. Now, as I said, I picked up a large. I feel like it maybe just needs a little bit of a steam because it's just looking a little bit creasy right now. I do think the large is perfect on my hips, but up at the top it's like ever so slightly loose. So I'm wondering if maybe if I steam out these creases it will look a little bit better. So that's the only thing to note with regards to the sizing. The sizing of the skirt though fits absolutely perfectly. Really glad I got that in a large. So loving this look. I think it looks so gorgeous, and I feel like it's the kind of thing that, as I said, I will keep in my wardrobe forever. I would even like pass this down to my children. That's how timeless and classic it is. My goodness me, it is just beautiful. Now this dress, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is probably one of the most extra dresses I have ever added into my wardrobe. However, with my job, I do get a lot of invites to things that are very extra. They're very OTT, and often the dress code is sparkles, and I thought if I get invited to something that is a sparkly dress code, this is going to be the perfect piece to wear. I mean, look at this dress. Oh my goodness me. It's like a little strappy number. I love the square neckline, but it has these almost like scallop details running along the neckline, which I feel like just looks so, so beautiful. And it is a complete like full maxi length. A maxi sequin dress. Does it get much more extra for Christmas than this? I am so in love with it though. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. So do you see what I mean when I wasn't sure if I'm going to wear these guys tonight? Because I feel like it might be just a touch too extra. I'm not entirely sure. But how fun is this? I love the fact that it's actually like quite a different colour to anything else I have in my collection. I do have a lot of like silver sequin, black sequin. I feel like that's very kind of like classic and like very easy to find, whereas this is something so unique. I love the fact that it's almost got this like skin color underneath. I think it looks so, so beautiful, and then it's almost this like yellowy greeny sequin detail running through it, and it just gives it the most unique color in the entire world. I thought it was so, so gorgeous. Now all of these pieces I did pick up in a large. I always get questions about the House of CB sizing, and I find that I'm usually a large on their website. I think a large is like a 10 to 12 or a 12 to 14. I can't remember exactly what it is, but yeah, just in terms of sizing, if you are wondering, but I will leave these linked down below as well. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so excited to try this on because I feel like this is one of those dresses that's just going to make me feel like an absolute princess. Do you know what this would be amazing for? A Christmas wedding. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. Well, oh my goodness, wow. This dress, I am not gonna lie to you, this dress is definitely out of my comfort zone, and the kind of thing that I'm like, oh, do I have the confidence to pull off? Because it is very tight, very bodycon, a little bit see-through, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm actually kind of surprised considering that it has a lining, but it is beautiful. I feel like with like a big oversized blazer over the top, this would be stunning. I really wanted to lean into the green tones of the sequins, so I've actually just paired it with my gorgeous little Suzanne bag and my Manolo heels, and I love how it looks. Love the fact that it's kind of like a cow neck that's not a cow neck. I feel like it's such a beautiful, beautiful design, and the sparkles are just stunning, but it is definitely out of my comfort zone, so I might need you guys to be my hype girls with this one if I ever am going to wear it, if I am going to keep it. Let me know what you think of it down below. I mean, it's stunning, but I'm like, wow, this is just like a lot of Ellie on show, and I don't know if I'm the most comfortable with that, but it is beautiful. So, hyper girl up. Let me know. Do I keep? Do I return? Help me out. So I've just come downstairs because you know what I'm like when it comes to hosting. I always try and be as like prepared as possible. So I'm gonna set the table, do a bit of a tablescape now, then head back upstairs, get ready and choose an outfit because I'm really undecided with what to wear. I'm not gonna lie to you, I left this up last night to see what Alex would think of it, and he actually really, really likes it. So I think we are gonna do something similar to that for Christmas, for our Christmas decor, but it might just be ever so slightly different. I actually might take it down because I'm thinking of using it as a bit of decoration for the tablescape. It's obviously looking very plain right now. I literally just have my winter diffuser. I've actually put it over here because I felt like where it was in the living room, it was almost a bit too overbearing, and I feel like it's more of like a kitchen scent. So yeah, I'm really, really loving that. So I still have Nordic Woods actually over here, and I just feel like the two scents actually really, really complement themselves in this room. So it's quite nice to almost have a bit of separation as well. So we've got Nordic Wood over here, and then we've got winter over there. So yes, I'm going to put together a little bit of a tablescape. I think I'm going to use the gorgeous new runner that I picked up from H&M. So it's going to be like a very festive, it's like the last of the festivities before the actual tree goes up and before the actual Christmas decorations arrive, and like we do the install. So it's almost like the first Christmas party, all of the festivities. I'm so, so excited. So let's get making this tablescape. I'm really excited to do something a little bit different and a little bit more festive.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Well, as you can see, it's already getting dark, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I am so happy with this tablescape. This might actually be my favorite tablescape I have ever done, and I feel like that's a really bold statement to make, but it is. I'm so happy with it. It's just looking so festive. It's like really nice and simple as well. I'm really happy with the runner that I got from H&M. I'm actually really glad that it doesn't spill over the edge, because I think this is going to be a great runner to use, especially when I have more people over, because there's nothing worse than being the person on the edge and having the runner like knocking into your legs and feeling like you have to be really careful where you're sitting. So I really like the fact that it's actually a little bit of a shorter runner than some of the others that I have, and I just feel like it lends itself so beautifully to like a really green tablescape. So as you can see, we've gone very green with the color scheme, and I am absolutely loving it. I've decided to already light the candles, because I'm not gonna lie, we forgot to light the winter candle last night, or actually we didn't even need to, because the scent from the reed diffuser was just filling the room so much I didn't even think to. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of time to burn now, because I feel like there's nothing worse than when the candle looks like that, when it's like brand new and you haven't had a chance to burn it yet. I'm also have just lit this gorgeous one. This is a pillar candle I've had for a really long time. I feel like I've had it for such a long time, because I often blow out pillar candles quite quickly, because as soon as the wax starts dripping, I'm like, blow it out, I don't want it to ruin the tablescape. So I really like that. Love the fact that the green ties in to the green tablescape. So I've done it a little bit differently. I've actually used these plates. These are like smaller plates, because I feel like this is never actually going to be people's plates that they eat with, and I really like how they look. I feel like the grey just ties in so beautifully with the green tones and the white tones. I put this in the middle. This is my gorgeous Celebrate charger plate from the White Company, and I love how it looks, and I deliberately tried to kind of like fold some of the foliage over so that it looks like it's like a part of the foliage. I think it looks so lovely. I have lit my favorite little Amazon purchase, these little portable lamps. We love them. I'm so happy that we got them, because we can just move them about the house. If like Alex is working, it's like a really dark day in his office, he'll put one on. We'll use them for like dinner parties. We'll use them just like beside us if you're like reading or something. They're so good, and they charge up really quickly. It's literally just a USB-C, so the same as my phone charger. So really handy. I've also just brought in one of my favorite woodwick candles. This is the Spiced Blackberry, and it smells incredible, and I feel like there's nothing better than the sound of that crackling fire. I mean, listen. Is that not just so magical? I love it so much, and it's also got a really lovely scent. So it's like a really festive scent that we have got going on. I've also brought out my favorite LSA glasses. These are great gin glasses, and I feel like they are just the best to have when you've got guests around, because they're all slightly different. If you can see the gold trim on them, I don't actually think these are available anymore, but I'll see if I can find them and link them down below. I really love how they look. I just think it looks so special. And then I've just done like a little something over here with some salt and pepper, because I always feel like it's so nice to have salt and pepper on the table so people can help themselves. And then if I bring out any condiments, they can use the spoon and help themselves to that. So I'm so happy with how it is looking. As I said, I feel like it's one of my favorite tablescapes I have ever done. It looks so festive. It's like the beginning of the Christmas parties, and it's just making me so happy. So I think I'm going to head upstairs now, decide on my outfit and what I'm going to be wearing tonight, and then get myself ready for the party. Okay, so come upstairs to get ready for this evening. I'm going to do a little bit of a makeup top up. First things first, I'm going to swap out the boring old clip with a little hair bow, because there is nothing I love more than a hair bow at Christmas time. I feel like it just elevates your look, and you know how much I love like a half up, half down do, and I feel like a hair bow just really like elevates it. It looks so cute, and especially when you're in your hosting area, like you're running around, you kind of just want your like hair off of your face, so that you can, you know, crack on with everything hosting, but you still want it to look really nice. So hair bow is in, and I'm already feeling a lot more ready for this evening. And I've also had a few new deliveries arrive, which I feel like have come at perfect timing from Too Faced. So I thought we could have a look. I can maybe test out some of the products with regards to my makeup for this evening, because I do love being able to do like a bit of a product test. Ooh, okay, this is to celebrate like a new kind of makeup trend going on. The last time I did a Too Faced unboxing, it was all about the latte makeup. Today it's all about cherry cola. Step into the 90s nostalgia with cherry cola inspired lips. Revel in the delicious blend of deep brown and berry red tones, crafting an irresistible ombre glossy lip that's as tantalizing as a fizzy soda. The best part, we've curated all the products that you need to effortlessly embrace the trending cherry cola lips. That sounds like so much fun, so I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, they've even actually sent a bottle of cherry cola. Oh my god, that is so cute. I don't think I've ever actually tried cherry cola before. Look how beautiful that packaging is. Oh my word. Oh my god, sorry, we've got like a real golden hour glare going on here. The sun sets at like this round, like this side of the house, and I feel like it's really like coming into its own now. But that is so, so cute. What a lovely, lovely gift from Too Faced, and cherry cola lips. I'm actually really tempted to do it because I feel like a red lip is such an easy way just to like elevate your look, especially making it more Christmassy. I feel like a red lip is so festive. So here we have 3 products. So obviously, first of all, we've got the lip injection lip liner, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been looking for like a new gorgeous like dark lip liner for a really, really long time. Now this is in the shade Espresso Shot, which I feel like it's gonna be much more of like a brownie red, this cherry cola trend, than like a reddy red. Don't know if that's going to be too brown on me. I'm not sure. I do want to give it a try though. And then in terms of the actual colours, so Lady Bold is the main red, and this actually does look like such a fun colour. I love the look of this. Oh my god, look at that packaging. That is so, so stunning. Like so bold and so red. And then we've also got the Lip Injection Maximum Plump in maple syrup pancakes. How fun is that? So that's going to be kind of the top coat. Oh wow, it's got like a sparkle to it. Look at that. Okay, I really want to give this a go because I feel like this would be really fun to make work for this evening, and like a really easy way just to like elevate my makeup look ready for a festive party. What do we think? My goodness me, is that bold? I have never done anything like this with my lips, but it really is giving festive party vibe. Do you know what I feel like we need to do? I feel like I need to add a little bit more jewellery. Do you know what I think would kind of complete this look? Is my Cezanne earrings. I'm really tempted to put them on right now. I feel like that would look really, really cool, and would just really elevate it even more to like such a like festive party look. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's kind of embarrassing how long it has just taken me to do this lipstick, because I was just so scared of it like bleeding and running. So I have like tidied it up with the little cotton buds just around the outskirts to make sure that it is, you know, not smudging into the rest of my face. And I'm gonna have to the entire night keep like checking in on myself with regards to any lipstick going on my teeth, any lipstick going on like my cheeks, because I've never done anything this bold before, but I'm kind of loving it. I do also love the Too Faced lip injections, because they do really feel like they just give you such a like boost of like just like size in your lips. I think it's mainly just because the weird sensation actually just makes you pout a little bit more. I have of course overlined my lips as well. Why can I not get this earring on? I'm not gonna lie, I love these earrings, but my gosh, they're difficult to get in. But yeah, I have also overlined my lips as well, and I feel like that is the finished thing of how we were going to elevate this. Oh my god, I'm loving it. I actually feel like it's just so fun. I think I'm gonna get my outfit on now, although maybe I should have done the outfit before the lips, because I'm now gonna be terrified of getting red lipstick all over my clothes. But I've got kind of like 2 options of what I'm thinking of wearing tonight, so let me show you both options and then we can decide. I know obviously this video will be going up a little bit after I actually have the party, but I always find it really helpful to know your guys' opinions of what I should have worn, and I feel like it helps me out with like future decisions and like future outfits. So let's get the outfits on and we can decide what to wear. So outfit option number 1 is the House of CB skirt, and I think I just want to wear it with like a black roll neck. I've obviously got my little diamond necklace on, but I could kind of elevate it with maybe some more pearls, some more kind of like jewelry, just to like lift the look up. But I do love how the skirt looks. I feel like it's just so beautiful to pair with something so simple and just really lifts the outfit. Now I need to ask you guys, what do you do in terms of shoes when you are hosting? Because I'm not gonna lie, it feels really weird wearing heels in my own house, but I can't exactly go barefoot, can't exactly wear my slippers, you know, with an outfit like this, so I'm never really sure. So I've just added my little River Island mules, because I feel like these would be a great one to wear, because I can easily slip them off if they do start to get a bit uncomfortable, if I do want to kind of like relax a little bit more, like kick off my shoes. So I really love this. Actually looking at it, I think just with the diamond necklace is perfect, because I don't want to take away from like the earrings, and of course the red lip. Oh my goodness, I am absolutely loving it. And the little hair bow, I feel like really adds to the look as well. So this is option number 1. And then option number 2 is basically the same, but with my phase 8 sequin skirt instead. I'm not gonna lie, I do love the length of the House of CB. I feel like I wish this phase 8 was just ever so slightly longer, because I feel like the House of CB is so flattering on your legs and your ankles. Now the main reason I'm gravitating towards this one is purely for the fact that it has an elasticated waistband, and it is a dinner party, so we are going to be eating, so I think I'm going to go with the phase 8 skirt purely for comfort reasons only. But I do love how the House of CB looks, so I think this is going to be my outfit of the evening. Hair and makeup is done, and our guests should be arriving any minute now, so I think I'm going to head downstairs, make up some cocktails and make some drinks and get ready for the arrival of G&G. I'm so excited to have them around tonight, and so excited to kick off the festivities. So I know as soon as they arrive, I'm not going to pick up the camera, because I always just like to get into hosting mode, and obviously G&G do not live their lives online, so I never like to shove cameras in people's faces who personally don't really want to be on it. So I'm going to leave this vlog here. I hope you guys are as excited about the start of Vlogmas tomorrow as I am. If you're excited and you got to the end of this video, leave the word sparkle down below in your comments so I know that you got to the end, or leave your favourite like sparkly emoji down below in the comments so that I know you got to the end, because I always love knowing who makes it to the end of my videos. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button already, I'd love it if you hit it now, because there's going to be a new video every single day for the entirety of December, and I cannot wait. So make sure to hit that subscribe button now, and I will see you tomorrow for the start of Vlogmas. Bye guys.